I've been to hundreds of high school and college football games over the years, but until last Friday when I attended the state college game against Central Dauphin, I'd never been to one delayed by lightning. Players cleared the field and spectators were ordered to leave the stands until the lightning threat passed. Though large outdoor athletic sites would seem to be very vulnerable to lightning, to date there have been very few casualties in the U.S. from lightning strikes to stadiums. Now here's a look at the average density of lightning strikes per year in the United States. Now the highest values are in orange and red here, at least 25 strikes per square mile per year. That's in Florida and along the Gulf Coast. Yellow represents on average at least 10 strikes per square mile per year. Now let me plot the locations of the 20 largest college football stadiums in the United States. Only 2 are out west, where lightning's not much of an issue, but many are in the deep south, along with some of the highest lightning strike densities. One of the closest calls with a college football game occurred at Virginia Tech in August 2000, when 16 lightning strikes hit within a mile of a packed stadium, including one that struck half a mile away during the opening kickoff. Now, the NCAA's had lightning safety guidelines for about 10 years, but they're not mandatory. They recommend that everyone should leave a stadium for a safe location by the time lightning gets to within 6 miles. Now, that applies to both athletes and spectators. Penn State has a detailed plan for Beaver Stadium and several ways to monitor for nearby lightning. To my knowledge, lightning has not been an issue during a regularly scheduled game for at least the last 30 years here at Penn State, though it did shorten the blue-white game in 2005. Lightning has already affected a number of games this season. Just last weekend, the game between Texas and Central Florida in Orlando was delayed 15 minutes by lightning, while on Friday night, the Troy State-Oklahoma State game in Alabama started 41 minutes late because of a thunderstorm. A week earlier, the Memphis-Arkansas State game was postponed in Jonesboro because the lightning and heavy rain just wouldn't let up. And it's not just games in the Deep South. There have also been lightning delays this year during a Division II game in Maryville, Missouri, a Purdue game in West Lafayette, Indiana, and Division III games in Schenectady and Ithaca, New York, and even here in Pennsylvania on August 30th, when the Moravian at Susquehanna game in Selinsgrove started 2 hours late due to lightning. And of course, this issue isn't restricted to only college games. Just last Sunday, the Raiders-Broncos game was delayed 25 minutes during the second quarter by lightning that lit up the skies of Denver. Thunderstorms certainly become much less common in Pennsylvania once we get past the first day of autumn, and that's where Paul will take us next in the extended forecast.